Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of my History in Miniatures series. Today I'll be covering the only Victoria Cross winner at D-Day, and that's Stanley Hollis. Stanley Hollis was born on the 21st of September in 1912 in Middlesbrough, England. He joined the TA in 1939 and was enlisted into the Green Howards, where he was mobilised into the 6th Battalion on the outbreak of war. In France, 1940, he was serving as his officer's dispatch rider, where he was promoted to sergeant from lance corporal after the events of Dunkirk. He fought in North Africa, where he was promoted again, this time to sergeant major, just in time to take part in the invasion of Sicily in 1943. He was wounded at the Battle of Promyśl Bridge. On June 6, 1944, the Green Howards landed on Gold Beach during the invasion of Normandy. His company moved inland from the beach. Hollis went with his company commander to investigate 2 German pillboxes which had been bypassed by other forces. He rushed the first and taking all but 5 prisoners captive. After attacking the second, 26 more prisoners were taken, but before withdrawing, he cleared the neighbouring trench network. Later in the day, he was ordered to attack a field gun position covered by several MG-42s. The attack failed, and he withdrew with his troops. On returning to friendly lines, Hollis learnt that 2 of his men were unaccounted for, saying to the Major Lofthouse, "I took them in, and I will try to get them out." Taking grenades and a Bren gun from his troops, he went in search of the missing men, but on discovering the enemy position, Hollis took cover and observed their position until the right moment struck. He threw his grenade into the middle of the enemy position, but it failed to prime it. The enemy didn't know it wasn't primed, so they took cover all the same, only realising their mistake when Hollis was charging them, firing his Bren gun from the hip. So he saved his 2 men. Hollis was wounded in 1944 and was shipped back to England, where he was awarded the Victoria Cross by King George VI. After the war, he worked as a sandblaster at a motor repairman, and a ship's engineer before settling down as a publican. He started by running the Albion pub in North Ormsby. I've probably butchered that one. Before it was changed to the Green Howard. The pub was demolished in 1970, forcing a move to Holywell View Pub near Loftus. This brave man, Stanley Hollis, passed away on the 8th of February in 1972. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for putting up with my pronunciation. I hope you have a wonderful day. And let's take today to remember the men and women who liberated the country 80 years ago. Thank you very much.